Suga Boogers, welcome back to the channel for yet another speed build. And no, this isn't your 5-bedroom family home that you guys have been requesting, but we're getting a little bit closer. So the other day I was doing the plant sim challenge and I was thinking of things that I wanted to build, and this was just kind of one of them. Now the other one you guys are gonna have to find out in that challenge, and I have a couple good questions for you guys, so definitely watch that episode if you've been following that series. Anyways, today we are creating a little beach, bungalow or a little bit of a getaway. I'm just really obsessed with smaller homes, but you guys had asked me in the previous smaller home to go ahead and build something a little more extravagant, a little bit more bigger, and so I promise you that is definitely on the agenda. I need to definitely put that under my belt. I used to build big homes. I don't know what happened. Maybe I got scared. I'm not really sure what's happening here, but I went on Google and I was just looking up like little beach houses, and I saw this one in particular that I really liked. It was super colorful and it reminded me of Isla Paradiso in The Sims 3 so freaking bad. And that is probably one of my most favorite expansion packs from The Sims 3. And obviously I like seasons and I like pets too, but I would definitely have to say Island Paradise is probably like in the top 5 favorites. And the reason for that is because it is something I had always wanted since the early like original Sim days, with, I think it was like Vacation or whatever the situation was. And then when the Sims 2, I don't know what pack it was, but you were able to go on different destinations and whatever. When that came out, I was also super excited. But Island Paradise, Island Paradise, I think is what it is. I don't even know why. I just like totally brain farted right there. But that pack was kind of like a permanent vacation, kind of. You got to have different types of hotels that you could run. There was boats, scuba diving. Like seriously, that pack was absolutely amazing. The only downfall that I can think of is that after a while of playing Island Paradise, your game was so bogged down that it was actually not even possible to play it. But for the first few saves, it was definitely a good time. And not to mention freaking mermaids. Like, who doesn't love a damn mermaid? Like, I know I do, bish. I'm a mermaid in my dreams. Slap me on the butt and call me Ariel. Okay, where's my Eric? Boy. But no, really, let's take it back. Let's come back down from the clouds, Jen, because you are no damn Disney princess. But you're more like what, Ursula? Especially with these milk jugs that I got going on here. Okay, why are we even going there? Like, why do I feel like I need to share like my every little thought? Like, I think if you guys hopped inside my brain and you saw the things that were going on in there, you'd probably run the hell out of my ears. Like, you would book it. But anyway, I really loved, okay, I'm gonna tell you, let's just talk about the damn build, okay? I really love the outside, personally. I think my outside aesthetic is exactly how I wanted it to be. If you guys don't know, I struggle with interiors so damn bad, and I don't know what it is. Like, if I could just build shells of homes, we'd be good. But the interiors are a little bit of a struggle, so I'm working on it, and I think that's the thing. I want my build that I do make, I don't know if I should do like a family, okay, listen, I'm gonna do a family starter maybe, but like a 5-bedroom, because you guys were asking for that. Like 5 bedrooms is what you were wanting. And then I don't know, should I do like a starter home, or should I do something where I kind of have free range? Let me know in the comments down below. But as for this house in particular, I really loved the outside there. And I used kind of like these smoked glassed windows that you can get in the spa day pack as like screens, because that gives me like this super duper like Florida swamp vibe. If you guys don't know, I'm actually from Florida. Yeah, it's true. I know. What's this accent that you got going on? A lot of get questions all the time. What, bish? I thought we were talking about the build. We are kind of. I get this question all the time. Where are you from? I am from Florida. My family is from New York City, Long Island. That is probably why you hear this accent that comes and goes. Sometimes I have more of an accent. Sometimes I don't have any accent. It just kind of comes and goes. It just comes and goes. And I can emphasize it a little bit consciously if I wanted to, and that's just kind of part of me. Like, I don't know. I do have a slight accent though, just in general. I don't know why. But my family comes from from Long Island, and just kind of growing up around them and being obviously in that type of a household with that strong of an accent. Like, if you think I have one, you should hear my mother. Okay, like let's channel my inner June bug. Okay, my mom's, her name is June Ross. Okay, her name is June, and basically in a nutshell, you know, she says things like, you know, Jennifer, you gotta get your knapsack, which is backpack, and then she says, hey, don't forget your lunch pail, which is lunchbox. And I can't even tell you how many times I would argue with her when I was a little girl. I was like, bitch, listen here. Okay, you don't nap in a sack, all right? You back the pack, okay? Like, girl, let me, and then she used to call dogs cats. Like, I don't even know. Cats are exotic. But yeah, so that's where my family's from, and that's why I have that little bit of an accent. But, okay, my parents, basically, my grandparents actually lived in Florida for the longest time. And this little screen thing that we got going on just reminds me of Florida. It reminds me of home. And I don't know, I really do love Florida. Like, I always thought I would go and I would move back. But the thing is my husband doesn't want to. So I have to kind of live vicariously through these builds, which I'm really loving. I seriously cannot express to you enough. Like, I don't know if you guys have the movie stuff pack. And at first I was like, not going to need this. But I use this pack so much. And I use it for pops of color. I use it to give maybe my builds a little more of an eccentric vibe, more bohemian maybe. It just kind of depends on what I'm looking for. And in this build, I really did want that. I wanted more of like a, you know, a fun little, I don't know. Sometimes I express things better with words, or no, sounds, not even words, I think. But I really love the interior of this so freaking much. I really am envious though of builders who can create such diverse builds. You're gonna learn something about me. I am a creature of habit. It's terrible. I definitely play it safe, but I feel like my builds are kind of, you know, they're slowly branching out, and it's really exciting for you guys to watch me grow from a little shrub to a dandelion that are essentially weeds, aren't they not? I don't know. So I had a lot of fun with this one. I'm not gonna lie. I did this super late at night when my baby was sleeping in the crib. He was pooping and gooping and doing all sorts of things. But you know, I got it done, and I like the way that it looks. I do use some parenthood stuff in here too, in the kitchen specifically, and in the banyo. So I'm loving, as I've mentioned in previous builds and just in general, how all these packs are kind of coming together. I have little bits and pieces of here and there, and they are essentially becoming sets, it kind of seems like. So I'm using like a parenthood tub, Planned Parenthood, there I go again. I'm using some base game stuff, and then I'm also throwing in, I think, I don't know. What else am I throwing in? That rug, I think, is from Get Together, but I'm not 100% sure. So there's that. You know, if you're wondering what do you need, well, I buy everything just because. If it isn't, you know, well, let me reiterate that. I would buy everything. And this is not like, you know, me with my nose up. I'm just saying, I have to say this. I do get some of these packs sent to me, you know, for PR purposes. You know what I mean? But I would buy them anyway. Let me just put it like that. And again, not trying to have my nose up. I just have to clarify, you know, YouTube regulations and all. But yeah, what was I saying? So I get everything. And I feel like, you know, even if I was just, you know, back in the day, I would still buy everything anyways. I'm that kind of person. Like, even if I don't like it, I'm gonna buy it because there's always like something in there that I do like. And I think personally, price-wise, a lot of this stuff is pretty on par. So even if I don't like everything, at least it feels justified to me. That's just me though. But of course, not everybody feels that way. So yeah, I always get the questions of like what packs and stuff I would buy, and I honestly do like movie stuff. I think Get Together is pretty good. It has a lot of good building things. City Living, definitely. I feel like they're starting to come together, which for me excites me because now I'm getting my money's worth in packs that, you know, I didn't necessarily use as much earlier on, I guess, whatever. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm utilizing these things now. But anyways, here we go, adding in the backyard little chimes. I love these. The sound of the clink, 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 clink. Oh gosh, it's so exciting. Oh, I do need to go ahead and throw a little disclaimer. You ready to catch it? Okay. LeBron. Anyway, in all seriousness, I do add in some CC, and the only CC that I am using today, guys, is just wallpapers. I do feel like if I could add anything else to the games, we need more wallpapers. We need more like outside building wallpapers, if you know what I mean, like maybe some more different types of sighting. That would be really cool. Maybe more different colors to add to the game. I don't know if you guys noticed this, and this has nothing to do with the build whatsoever, but have you guys noticed they added more color swatches to like the generic bikinis in CAS? Anybody? Because like the other day I was doing a CAS and I'm like, bish, we have white bikinis now. Since when, you know? Another cool thing that I love to do is I love to use those pillars. Do you see those little white things right there? Yeah, those are. I love to use those as kind of like little accent pieces to the corners of my homes. I think those are pretty cool too. So yeah, we're just adding in a little bit of foliage to the build. I'm just adding in some other, you know, little doodads, odds and ends, just kind of, you know, juice it up a little bit. I really don't want to like overdo it, but I will tell you guys this: when you add this into your game, it does fit the aesthetic of the island, which is so important to me. I think that's what I love about my builds the most, is like I feel like they do fit the surrounding areas. I don't do anything super duper crazy, but I do like that they kind of blend in respectively. So that's pretty exciting. I'm not really sure what the hell I'm doing with this walkway. I like it, I don't, but I did change it. I think I added in, I think I just took out like a couple of them or something. I do something a little bit different. But anyway, as I was saying, CC, yes, I will try to remember where I got these wallpapers, and if I do, I will link them down below. Otherwise, I will have a CC version of this and a non-CC version of this where I just go in and I replace the wallpapers myself for you guys on the gallery at Gen2606. And if you did want to go ahead and download the CC version of this, just under the advanced tab to the left, make sure that you have allowed custom content enabled. Another thing I really wanted to add to this lot, because it is an island, I wanted to add in the little bonfire thing, and I put in some planter pots so you can, you know, go ahead and plant your you know, basil. Is that what we're calling it these days? And I was going to add some stairs. Did I keep those stairs? I think I did. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Yes, I put a tarp in the room. Don't ask. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do, boo-boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. The sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.